Hey, HRpreneurs. I am Hannah Thurbiank again, and I teach HR professionals how to turn their HR skills into a profitable business. One of the mistakes I see HRpreneurs make, especially when they are growing their business, they already have clients, is that they don't set the expectations of the final outcome up front. Okay. I've made enough mistakes for all of us. Okay. And I am still learning, still growing, and been in the game for a while. But here's what I mean. Before you even have a client sign the contract, you should be able to have a discovery call with them, right? Asking them key questions about their business, about their expectations, and communicating that up front and letting them know what to expect along the way. Now, many times, especially if you're working with a client a little longer, what might tend to happen is that you have to continue to remind them, right? To go ahead and just check it. Hey, just let you know this is the expectation. I'll give you a quick story that ended up really well, but I had a client. They paid us for an HR compliance package. Okay. We had to go in and do some audits and things of that nature. Well, they started asking for a few more things. And I'm like, hey, now that's a little bit covered, but not all the way covered. So what I ended up having to do was to step in and to say, hey, you know what? We love working with you all, but what you're asking for right now is an additional scope. Are you interested in us providing you with additional scope, additional hours, because that will come with an additional cost? And they're like, oh, absolutely. We love working with you and your team. So absolutely, right? So it worked out well. So that's because we were working with them on a longer term basis. But if you have that discovery call up front, and you're asking those key questions up front. What are your expectations? What are the desired outcomes? Have you worked with another HR company before? Tell me why this is even a burden for you and your company. How many employees do you have? How many people do you plan on having? Is there anybody else that's going to be in charge of this project that I should know about? And again, we got lots and lots of discovery call questions. If you want to know more about it, make sure you check out the website. But bottom line is, you want to make sure that you're setting those expectations up front and not feeling like you have to say yes to everything, right? So when you are knee deep into with the client, sometimes, at least I did, sometimes I felt like, oh my gosh, I can't, I already started it, and I didn't tell them that that I was going to add the scope, so I might as well finish it. And those were some of the mistakes that I made. So again, I want to encourage you, don't feel like you can't stop and reset. But if you go ahead and establish those expectations in advance before working with the client, I'm telling you, it's going to save you so much headache. So just wanted to encourage you all with that. If you want to know more about how to start or grow your HR business, I am your girl. Go ahead and look at the information in the description box below. Make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you share and like with another HRpreneur. In this channel, you will find all types of tips about faith, HR, and business. So until next time, don't forget to command your day.